Hello ladies and gentlemen, Lord Wraith here, and welcome to a particular special review. Yeah, behind me you may even see who it is we're going to review today. So let's jump into it and let's get on with it. And I'm not going to put the timer on today. We're going to take a good old-fashioned hard look at what he's done. That's right, we're talking about Black Armour, my good friend and colleague from the Steam Workshop, Space Engineers. Look at all of this. Well, yes. Now, what have we got here? Well, we've got his first bloody Zoid. I mean, it is a Zoid. I don't care what you call it. It's a bloody Zoid. That's right, look at this thing, isn't it huge? I'll give you an example of just how big. I know that LSG did this, but I just want to do it too. It's amazing. So when you look at the size of it, look at this. This is your engineer next to this thing. Isn't that amazing? Come on, bud, turn around, let's have a look at you. Give us a wave. Hello! I mean, you can honestly say that this thing is huge. Absolutely fantastic. What a wonderful job he's done. Right, let's have a look at this. First of all, let's get the name of this thing up. Oh, I forgot to put the name of it up. Ah, yes, this is the Berserker Fury. That's right, the Berserker Fury. And what's he done? Now, Black Armour has done some so obviously he's done the videos for these things, and he's done some absolutely wonderful videos for them. And you'll see later on, we'll get further over the sort of like some of the videos. I highly recommend go and watch them. Go on his channel. He's got a YouTube channel. Obviously he's on the workshop. I'm not going to go through the usual business of how long he's been and how many hours. Just know I've been playing with. I'll be a bit of personal information. I've been playing alongside Black Armour, with Black Armour, more or less since I first started playing Space Engineers. I've got over 5,000 hours in the game. Gives you an idea of just how many hours that guy's got in. He's done some amazing designs over the years. Not surprisingly, quite a number of his have hit the front page. I mean, come on guys, we all know the sort of work and the level of details that he's doing, and this is sort of like the epitome of the type of work that he has been doing. Look at that, fantastic. Hello, you need some dental work, mate. Yeah, so anyway, let's have a look at the Berserker Fury. As you can see, he's got his working with pistons. Now the reason he said that is because basically some of the rotors weren't, because basically the weight of the machine itself, or the weight of the blocks and everything else, it was just getting to the point where he couldn't make it do what he wanted to do, and so he thought, right, well, I'll put some pistons in on it. And yeah, it's just done the job absolutely beautifully. Look at this. It's almost like you're seeing the Achilles tendons and stuff like that. He's done some wonderful, absolutely fantastic sort of like ribbing here, giving it a sort of like venting appearance. But the detail on this, absolutely amazing, no matter which way you look at it. I'm not surprised this hit the front page again with the sort of work that he does. Look at this, absolutely great. Now I have been sort of like waiting to do a review. I'll be honest with you, I hit a sort of like moral dilemma. Do I do a review for a friend of mine because he is a bloody good friend of mine, or do I not? Because obviously, you know, I'm biased. I'm going to be biased on this one. I can't help it. He's my mate. But no, this has got to be with what he's just produced recently. I've got to do this video. And as a result of that, yeah, I figured, why not? Let's just review the whole bloody lot. So as you can see, he's using projector screens up here, or projector blocks up here, to give this lovely red appearance of the eyes. Absolutely fantastic. So like, if you can cut through, you can see that they are not blocks, but yeah, it does give the appearance of the red eyes. Fantastic, look at that. He's got this sort of like balanced on the neck, like that. And it's just like the idea, the ribbing, everything, the whole shebang, the whole deal has I'm literally lost for words with the sort of like level, the skill. Now this young gentleman, he's, like I said, he's been playing Space Engineers for quite a while. He's been doing this sort of stuff with rotors for quite some time. He did a squid What of a better word? He is a squid. He's done things like ants. I will leave a link in the description. Go check out his work page. If you haven't given the gentleman some love already, please, please, please go in. He is one of the premier builders now in Space Engineers, both for sort of like vanilla work and stuff like that. He does a lot of work in vanilla. And to be truthful, I am not surprised. Just look at this, fantastic. I'm not going to jump into the ships and stuff like that because obviously you can see that in his videos, the sort of stuff he does. Again, I'll leave a link also in the description below to his YouTube channel. Please go check him out, give him some love on that. Subscribe. It's well worth doing it because believe you me, the sort of work that he does produce. Look at this sort of design on the back of the Zoid's legs. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, so he does do some amazing work, and it's well worth being a subscriber to his YouTube channel as well as to the workshop because of the sort of like level of work he does. So let's move on now and let's have a look at this one. Now this, as he says on his little blurb, and as I actually had a chance to chat with him about it, this was a proof of concept. And it's sort of like the straddle beast. He wanted to see just what sort of work he could do. It was inspired by the straddle beast itself. I don't know if you've ever seen the straddle beast. What I will do is I'll leave a link again in the description below to the straddle beast on YouTube. I'll have to look them up actually to put that link in. But again, absolutely amazing. I had a chance to look at the straddle beast again the other day, watching the video. Amazing sort of work. And he sort of said to me, he says, I wanted to see what sort of work I could do, sort of like just using minimum rotors. As in minimum rotors being powered, and he looked at the straddle beast and he thought, oh, that's a good idea, let's go down with that level of work. And the whole thing is based upon literally 2 rotors. Now I don't know which 2 rotors are currently the ones doing the power, but as you can see, can you see this? Look at this, rotor upon rotor to to provide the sort of like moving parts. Absolutely amazing. Can you imagine that? I mean, I know Bruce Lee, his tank design is being used to test in multiplayer right now. Can you imagine trying to test something like this in multiplayer? Clang would visit you with a vengeance. So yeah, this one, if we just go and have a quick shufty, this one is called the Clan Walker. That's right, the Clan Walker. Now again, this has been on the front page, and rightly so, I believe. But yeah, it gives you a good idea of sort of like the level of complexity. And again, only 2 of these rotors are actually working to provide the forward and back motion. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below for his workshop. You can go and download these. Have some fun with it. I'm not doing this because every time I touch black arm and stuff, I break it. This is why I'm not jumping in these things, because I end up breaking the bloody things. We all remember that infamous little episode with, I think it was a spider or something like that. I jumped in it. I wasn't supposed to be able to break it. I broke it. I'll leave a link in the description below for that. You can watch that. Very, very comical. Right, now this is his latest offering, and again I will leave a link in the description below for the video to this one. It's on his YouTube channel, just recently come out today. In fact, it's only come out in the last sort of like hour, and having seen that, I think it's absolutely fantastic. Now you do get all 4. And what it does, and the reason I've sort of like done this, is you get them connected to each other like this via a spur, almost like the sort of like plastic ribbons that we used to get on all the old models. So yeah, all you do is literally cut away the spur, which is very nicely highlighted in yellow here, and then yeah, you get these 4 wonderful, absolutely fantastic walkers. Now again, these things, the way he's done with walkers is again absolutely amazing. These things are absolutely fantastic. I've actually had a chance to play with it. Again, I broke one. Believe it or not, I actually broke one testing this thing out. Oh, just keep me away from these things. Yeah, so but as you can see, again, he's gone with some fantastic detailing. As you can see here, look, sort of like the half-built block. I'm not sure if that is. Let me just bring my character in. Let's get his jetpack on, and we bring his character in. This jetpack was off. Right, let's get the hood up for a second so I can. Yeah, 7. is on that. And what have we got here? We've got, yeah, it's a beacon. So he's used beacon as in a form of decorative block. Absolutely fantastic. He's using also the air vents here as well. He's got them on both the outside and the inside. Again, with the rotors as well, he's using, and I think it's Synopsis's precise timer script. Let me just jump into a cockpit, and we will confirm that that is the script that he is running on this thing. Let's see. Let me see. As you can see, very, very complicated in the whole thing. Precise timer, yes. There you go. That's a precise timer, and that particular one is an old script, but believe it or not, it has stood the test of time through the whole thing. Again, Synoxis is a good friend of mine. We've spent many happy hours chatting and stuff like that, and he came up with this precise timer. And despite all the updates that Keen has done, the damn thing keeps working and working and working. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's probably been found in a lot of things like these walkers. It's absolutely amazing script. I'll leave a link in the description to Synopsis's precise timer. Go and have a look. If you don't load down or download many scripts and stuff like that from the workshop, that is one, as well as obviously M Master's scripts for the LCDs. That is one I would highly recommend, because you find it in a lot of stuff like this, a lot of the walkers and everything. You'll find that particular script being used. So again, if you want to start building this sort of stuff, the precise timer script is an important one to have. So as you can see, let's get back to it. We can see this sort of detailing with these mechs. Now these are the new ones, excuse me. So if I get it right, let's have a look. Well, this is the latest offering that he's given us to us, and they are called the Centurion Battlemechs. That's right, the Centurion Battlemechs. Now as you can see, they do have an atmospheric thruster there in the rear, down at the bottom, to sort of like give you that extra little push whilst walking along, especially if you're starting to go up hills and stuff like that. They do have on each arm, sort of like on the left or right here, they do have the missile pods here, and he's got this set up again to provide sort of like barrages. Now if you're a good fan, or you're a fan of Warhammer 40,000K, you'll see this sort of like looks a little bit like the walkers, the Sentinel walkers out of that. But yeah, what a sort of like design. These, mind you, saying that, if you're also a fan of Battlemech like I am, I mean, I've been reading the books and playing the games for absolutely years. Again, you'd be able to say, yeah, these are Battlemechs, sort of like the light class Battlemechs, maybe like a Jenner or something like that. But yeah, what a wonderful, wonderful design. And like I said, you get these four, which are connected on the spruce like this, and yeah, you and your mates could go out, you could have a bit of fun with these, you can get all jump in one, and away you go. Now the beauty about all of these is they are vanilla. That's right, folks, all of these are absolutely vanilla. This is showing the level of detail, the level of what you can and can't do with the vanilla block. Absolutely fantastic. So there you go, folks. Like I said, I will leave a link in the description for all of these, both the Berserker, the Sentinels and whatnot, and you will be able to have a chance to check them out for yourselves. Let's get back round here. Come on, pal, turn around, say hello. Yeah, so like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below. Please, 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 if you haven't already, go check out his work. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching this. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. It does help me in the channel out. And I shall see you all again on the next review. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.